In this video, we will be going through the state of crypto in 2024 and what I think is good or bad about it. Let's start with one of the major reasons people still don't trust crypto, the sheer unprofessionalism of so many projects. You've probably heard of FTX, a massive exchange that just collapsed in on itself due to gross mismanagement and alleged fraud. It wasn't just a little blip, it was a full-on disaster that wiped out billions in customer assets. This obviously gives a very bad rep to crypto in general. FTX is just one example, but we've seen similar failures with Luna, Three Arrows Capital, Celsius, and going further back, Mt. Gox and Silk Road. The pattern is obvious. Many of these projects failed not because of market conditions, but because of the incompetence, or worse, the deception of the people running them. FTX's founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, has been accused of misusing customer funds, using them to gamble on risky bets and paying off debts with borrowed assets. FTX isn't unique here. This is something we've seen in various forms across different platforms. People like these are exactly what crypto doesn't need. But it's not just the companies themselves that are causing problems. Some celebrities have also played a significant role in pushing people into scams. Allegedly, many of them have been involved in promoting pump and dump schemes. For those who don't know, a pump and dump is when the price of an asset is artificially inflated, or pumped, usually through misleading promotions, and then sold off quickly by the insiders, leaving everyone else holding the bag while the price crashes. We've seen a number of famous faces involved in these types of crypto promotions. While I won't name names specifically to avoid any legal trouble, several celebrities have been linked to promoting sketchy projects. Some made millions from these schemes, while everyday investors lost everything. Again, it's alleged, but the pattern is clear. There is a whole website dedicated to these celebrities' crypto scams or pump and dumps that I will link in the description. Another negative social aspect of the crypto space is crypto Twitter. If you use crypto Twitter frequently, you will probably start to hate crypto due to the sheer amount of ridiculous content you would see. The so-called Twitter influencers who will promote anything for a quick buck. Some of these people will say anything just to get attention, from being bullish one minute to bearish the next, or posting about coins or tokens they don't genuinely believe in, just to get paid by the project. For the most part, crypto Twitter does more harm than good in the crypto space. While there are some good accounts in this space, 90% of these accounts, crypto could do without. And of course, who could forget meme coins and shit coins? If we're being honest, investing in these is like gambling. These usually have very high volatility. One day you could see 1000% gains and the next it's down to zero. Meme coins get their value, not from the tech behind them, but from hype. Sure, it's fun to get in when things are going up, but it's important to realize that buying meme coins is essentially rolling the dice. It's high risk, high volatility, and most of the time, you're more likely to lose than win. Especially with the pump and dump scammers we just talked about. Meme coins have many of these kinds of bad actors. So, if you're looking at meme coins, treat them like gambling. Only invest what you can afford to lose. And if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now, why is all of this happening? A lot of it comes down to the state of global finances. The truth is, many people today are struggling just to make ends meet. In the United States alone, over 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. With wages stagnating and inflation rising, many people feel trapped in a cycle of just barely getting by. Crypto, to them, offers hope, a way out of that cycle. It promises the chance to make big money fast and escape from the grind of month-to-month living. This is obviously very enticing to the average person. But here's the thing, when people get desperate, they often take big risks. And when you combine that desperation with an unregulated space like crypto, where scams and high-risk projects run rampant, the results can be devastating. So, What does this all mean for the future of crypto? The reality is that a lot of the chaos we've seen, like failed projects, scams, and high volatility, is likely going to continue for a while. Crypto is still in its early stages, and that's why so many people don't trust it yet. But even with all of this mess, I firmly believe crypto is here to stay. It's going to be a critical part of the future of finance. And it's not just about meme coins or failed exchanges. Bitcoin, for example, continues to be a significant store of value, often referred to as digital gold. One of Bitcoin's greatest strengths is that it can't be printed or manipulated by governments or central authorities, making it a hedge against inflation and economic instability. That's also why gold is so important in today's world. Gold, which recently reached its all-time high, has always been a reliable store of value. That's where crypto projects like BlockGuard come into play, linking the value of digital assets to something stable and historically reliable, like gold. The purpose of this video isn't to sell you on BlockGuard. I think it's a great example of how crypto can evolve into something more stable and essential in the financial ecosystem. Real-world asset projects are a prime example, making investment in real-world businesses far more accessible to the average person. This is where I believe cryptocurrency's true utility lies. Traditionally, opportunities like these are reserved for venture capitalists or those with significant liquidity. With crypto, everyday people can invest in these projects, potentially helping them escape the 9-to-5 grind, without having to gamble their money on risky projects. So, the state of crypto in 2024 is still chaotic, but there's potential. We're in the early days of what could be a massive shift in how we handle money. But with that comes risk, just like the early days of the internet. We need more transparency, better regulation, and teams that are professional, not just chasing the hype or money. If you're getting into crypto, all I can say is do your research, manage your risk, and most importantly, stay informed. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment below with your thoughts on where crypto is heading next.